Have you ever cried out to God with everything in you and still heard nothing? You prayed with tears in your eyes, you fasted, you waited, and yet, it feels like heaven is silent. If you've ever wondered why God isn't answering your prayers, you are not alone. Many of us have been there. But today, I want to gently walk with you through this, heart to heart, and uncover what might really be happening in that silence. 1. God's timing is not our timing. God is not ignoring you. He may just be saying, "Not yet." Isaiah 55:8-9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually divine preparation. God is not in a hurry like we are. He sees the whole picture. We see just one frame. Remember Lazarus? Jesus waited 4 whole days before coming to him. It wasn't because he didn't care. It was because he was preparing a greater miracle. So maybe your waiting is holy. Maybe your silence is setting the stage for something better than you imagined. 2. There may be something blocking the flow. Here's a hard truth, but one we need to talk about. Sometimes unconfessed sin or bitterness can block our prayers. Psalm 66:18 says, "If I had cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened." James 4:3 adds, "When you ask, you do not receive, because you ask with wrong motives." This isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest before God. Are you holding on to unforgiveness? Is there something you know He's been nudging you to let go of? God desires a pure and surrendered heart, not just a wish list. So if you feel like your prayers are hitting the ceiling, maybe it's time to search your heart and ask Him to shine His light on anything hidden. 3. God is strengthening your faith in the silence. When we can't hear God, it doesn't mean He's not working. Sometimes the silence is His way of teaching us to walk by faith, not by feelings. Hebrews 11:6 says, "And without faith it is impossible to please God." Think of a teacher during a test. They're silent, not absent. Could it be that this is your faith test? Could it be that God is drawing you deeper, not just to get something from Him, but to truly know Him? Your prayers are not falling into a void. They're building something eternal. They're planting seeds in the unseen. 4. God has something better in mind. Have you ever looked back on something you desperately prayed for and thanked God He didn't give it to you? Sometimes, unanswered prayers are actually loving protection. Ephesians 3:20 reminds us, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine." You may be praying for something small, and God is preparing something greater. You may be asking for relief, but He's forming resilience. You may want the door to open, but He's building a new house entirely. He's a good father. And good fathers don't give their children everything they ask for. They give them what they need most. Friend, I don't know exactly what you've been praying for. Maybe it's healing, a job, a loved one's salvation, direction, or peace. But here's what I do know. God hears you. Even in the silence, even in the delay, even in the heartbreak. Jeremiah 29:12-13 says, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." He sees your tears. He catches every whispered prayer, and He is closer than you think. Don't stop praying. Don't stop seeking. Even when you can't hear Him, He's still speaking through His word, through others, and through the quiet peace that passes understanding. God is not ignoring you. He's inviting you into deeper trust, deeper faith, deeper love. So keep praying, keep trusting, and hold on to this truth. God's silence is not His absence. He is working, even now. If this message spoke to you today, would you let us know in the comments how we can pray with you? You're not alone, and there's a whole community of faith standing with you. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more weekly encouragement and truth from God's Word. Until next time, keep seeking, keep believing, and keep holding on to hope. God bless you.